What's up, soul family and my baddies? Um, right now I'm just at a peaceful environment right now, and I wanted to share you some of this scenery with me. Just look. Something just kind of led me to come here, so I wanted to show y'all just a little bit before we get started for today. The conversation. So this video is called Feminine Energy. Okay, I know a lot of y'all are wondering like why we need to talk about feminine energy. Well, here's the thing, right? It's important for a man and woman for a woman to embrace her femininity. Okay, let me tell you why. All right, especially if she have children. You got little kids, you get frustrated with the home life, having children, taking care of the home, and then if she's in a relationship, her significant other, her other half might get frustrated with being very, very focused on a job, okay? And this is why I want to talk about feminine energy, okay? It's because without feminine energy, there's no balance, okay? Everybody is masculine in the home, then it gets kind of complicated when it comes down to bringing in love, compassion inside of the home, or whenever you go out into the world and dealing with difficult people. So I know a lot of people are so against the whole idea of being in feminine energy, but fellas, it's so important for your woman to remain in her feminine energy. It's not to say that she's out here being a whore, okay? It's more so to keep you at your masculine. And so when you begin to age, she will be able to communicate with you a whole lot better, okay? When you keep a woman in her masculine energy, and how do you know if a woman is in her masculine energy? She's always aggressive, she's always angry, she's never relaxed, she stopped caring for herself, she don't feel as free as she usually feel when she first met you. She doesn't feel as if she can communicate with you. She feel kind of locked in her mind, okay? And men carry feminine energy as well. Y'all gotta excuse me, I feel like something just kind of flew. Men carry feminine energy as well, but a lot of men do not want to recognize that because they portray that as being soft, and that's not necessarily true, okay? What identifies a man to be more so in his more feminine energy, and let me tell you something, the reason why I say it that way is because we all carry masculine and feminine within ourselves, or we wouldn't be able to raise kids. When it comes down to being in our feminine energy, we wouldn't be able to express ourselves if we wasn't in our feminine energy. We wouldn't be able to align ourselves when it comes down to being outside in nature. When you are in your masculine energy, you kind of feel guarded against a lot of things. It's so structured that you won't feel as if you can free your mind in some form or fashion. So when you have that equal balance, it allows you to walk through life a little bit more easy. You know what I'm saying? So don't be ashamed to express yourself. Don't be ashamed to vent when it comes down to certain things. Don't feel as if the world is against you. And when it comes down to certain things like that, when we were kids, okay, before the bills, before the work life, before relationship, before all of those things, we all were in a feminine energy. Think about a little boy or a little girl. You know, we already know a little girl gonna have feminine ways because she's a woman, but a boy carries feminine energy by how he cares for his mom, you know, and how he you know, love things, love to be outside, love to play, how he care for his friends until that first heartache or that first disappointment. And then those bills hit you, and then all of a sudden it's like the whole world is just start coming down on you, you know. And women, we get in our masculine energy too when we go through our first heartbreak, our first disappointment as well. And we don't want to let those things go because we want to show our strength, but sometimes our strength is more so how we love the thing that hurt us the most, because it allow us to grow versus holding ourselves back with so much anguish and hate and disappointment. It's the same thing with men, you know. So you can kind of say this video is more so for men and women, because I wasn't sure of what direction I was going to go with this. But whenever you are in a relationship, you want your man to vent to you, you know. You don't want him to feel like he got to go elsewhere when it comes down to you. So you can't hold certain things against them forever. You know what I'm saying? That's when it turns into, it becomes toxic. You know, you speak of somebody who went through that, you know. I like being in my feminine energy where I can get up, put some makeup on, dress up real nice, go out there and enjoy the sun, enjoy being outside, allowing myself to be myself, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. It only becomes a problem when you become naive to certain things that are toxic to you. That's when being feminine becomes more so an issue for people. It's when they don't see the toxic ways in other people that you can't protect yourself. Okay? Same thing with men, you know. Most men express their feminine energy with the feminines within their family, because there are so many women out there that are in a masculine energy. But, you know, to my guys out there who got this thing against women wearing makeup, let that woman wear makeup. If she want to wear makeup, that makes her feel feminine. And guess what? The thing about it is like I said in another video that I had, it's not what a person says to her, it's how she responds to it. So if you feel like she's gonna be easy out here, then that ain't somebody you need to be with, period. Makeup and no makeup. If you feel like she's beautiful without makeup, that's fine, but allow her to embrace her feminine ways, because that's how she remains a lady, when she is in that energy. Okay? And ladies, I'm not letting up on y'all either. Okay? If a man expresses himself about some things that he doesn't like, you know, sometimes we get in our own ego, we don't want to hear it, you know, just be quiet for a second, let him express himself. Because let me tell you something, if he can't express it to you, he's going to take it somewhere else, but he's going to get it off his chest. Okay? You would rather for it to be you. All right? So allow him to be who he is, allow him to love the way that he loves, you know, as long as he ain't pursuing someone else in the process. If he's pursuing someone else as a form of expressing himself, which aka manipulation to get what he want overall, then that ain't somebody you want to be with, no way. Okay? You don't want nobody who's just out here telling y'all business because, you know, he have a hidden motive with someone else, you know what I'm saying, or with himself. You want to be with somebody who is going to be able to give that balance. Yeah, that masculine come in when it's time to take care of business, step in your power when it comes down to bills, work, maintaining a home, maintaining your vehicle, maintaining life, and dealing with difficult people. But that feminine comes in is when you embrace everything with love overall and grace, gratitude, where you don't come off so aggressive that a person can't even approach you, you know. And you will know if you're coming off a little bit too aggressive, because they'll call your name and you'll give them that look. Men and women, they be like, what? And then if they turn around and say, man, never mind, your energy, your aura, everything about you is saying, fuck that, I'm not saying shit to you. You've been amidst the whole blessing, some information that you possibly would need when you shut yourself down like that. Fellas, you know, and I gotta say this to y'all: when y'all do something for a woman, man, do it because you really want to do it. Don't do it because you feel like that woman has a hidden agenda. If you're doing something to see if she got something else going on, or you want to prove to everybody else that who you are to this person, but you're not being genuine about it, then you're putting yourself in a situation where that woman will become guarded with you. So she might express herself to you, but don't be surprised if she gets to a point with you where she just call you or hit you up when she wants some sex. I'm just being honest with you, because now she's in her masculine, and you know, she feel like that's how she has to be with you, because you know you have been so aggressive to her that she has to be on guard with you. Okay? And a woman, just like a man, y'all gonna, especially if you are very true to yourself, you're gonna continue being who you are. A woman gonna continue being a woman, a man's gonna continue being a man, you know. But when it comes down to you in particular, it's gonna be quite hard for her to express that feminine energy with you, because you have been so aggressive with her, and she feels like if she do say anything, you're gonna end up arguing. And same thing with women when it comes down to men. You know, don't be surprised if he stopped communicating with you like that. You know, he started talking to somebody else about emotions when it comes down to you. So don't always look at it as, oh, he got to be sleeping with that person. A lot of times they don't even be about that. They just want somebody they can talk to. They can express how they feel when it comes down to they self. You know what I'm saying? And you got some guys don't even have nobody in their family they can talk to when they can't talk to you. So they might have a female best friend out there, and that's if that female best friend is not toxic. Okay? You got people that they can, or somebody that they've been knowing all their life, and they feel like they can't come to you about it. You know, they're going to express it some way, and it's not always about sex. You know, those are the non-toxic ones now. But when you are in your masculine, because he might have been aggressive, and now it makes you aggressive because you're not in your feminine energy, then off the bat you're going to be in that go mode. You're going to be on some TTG type of thing, where you feel like you gotta prove yourself in a masculine way, you know. So understand this, y'all. Always be able to put yourself in position to embrace that feminine thing about it. Like I know it's a man. Let me tell you something, a little bit about myself, okay? When I'm in my feminine energy, when I can wear makeup and I can get jazzy and stuff like that, and I can be that woman, I can be that lady. I like to do bubble baths for my man, massages, candles, you know, dinner. I like to do stuff like that when I'm in my feminine energy, and I'm sure it's a lot of women that's like that. But if she's guarded, she can't do it because she's going to feel unappreciated. So it's the same thing with men, y'all. There's men out there that like to cook for their woman. They like to take their women shopping. They like to massage their ladies. It's like, man, put the royalty back. Put the royalty back, man. And then when your children see how y'all two love on each other. They'll know how to love their woman, or they'll know how to love their man, or whatever the case may be, because they have been shown that. They have been led by example. Okay. So I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all. I'm gonna enjoy some more of this sun. Excuse me. I want y'all to stay blessed, stay humble, stay healthy, but most of all, peace. All right now, Blue. I'm coming in peace. Don't bite me. She's like, She's like, you got claws too. You might be a bird. Oh. Has she ever bitten you before?
Purposely, no.
She's like, I don't know now. Look at you. You got long, whatever those things are. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. She's like, no, it's not okay. I'm gonna leave you alone, Blue.
And yeah, I know for a fact that it sounds bad, but she, like, if other race of people try to touch her, she immediately just flies off.
Oh, it's okay. You just shy.